Guys, I think I finally figured it out. I now understand what is Brook's true purpose in Strawhat Pirates.
今日は最高のライブにするぜ
Now, if you've been following One Piece for a while, you know that Oda is an excellent storyteller, and all the Straw Hat characters are very fleshed out, except one person or one skeleton, Brook. Like, you're kind of wondering at the back of your mind, what is Brooks doing there? Like, he's kind of in the background, not really adding fighting skills, just like making stupid skull jokes
そう
and
になって私少し太ったかも
yo. The question we often ask is like, what is Brooks doing in the Straw Hat Pirates? Hi guys, I'm Yume, and in today's video, I'm gonna talk about Brooks' character and explore his character and his true purpose as a member of the Strawhat Pirates. So, first of all, let's begin with a little bit of a history lesson. In many historical cultures, back where kings and kingdoms were a thing, there was this role of a bard. Bards played a crucial role in the kingdoms as storytellers, musicians, and poets. And essentially, they were responsible for keeping the legends of the kings and the heroes of the kingdom alive with their songs and performances. Bards had the power to inspire, to entertain, and immortalizing the deeds of the kings and the heroes, and basically telling about the heroic aspects and how their king is great to the common people outside of the castle, like to the common folks. And to jump fandom a little bit, if you watch the series The Witcher, for example, in the Netflix, you know there's a character named Jaskier who is a bard who accompanies Geralt the Witcher as he goes through his journey. Now, Jaskier is not really there to help Geralt to fight or anything. He's a bard, meaning his whose purpose is to write up stories about the heroic aspect of Geralt so the common folks would know about the great deeds of the Witcher, even though these people didn't experience Geralt in first hand, but they would hear about him through the stories that Jaskier told. Now, when we examine Brook's role within the Straw Hat Pirates, we can see parallels to that of a bard in a kingdom. And as we know, Luffy's dream is to be a pirate king. So it makes sense that we can see Brook to be the king's bard. And in the first layer, as a cruise musician, Brook's song has the power to entertain, to uplift the spirits of his fellow crew members, and to create a sense of unity and camaraderie. But Brook's music has a deeper meaning than that, a deeper purpose, which is to immortalize Luffy's journey and the legacy of the Straw Hat Pirates. Now, let's take a look at Brook's Devil's Fruit's power, the Yomi Yomi no Mi. As a Devil Fruit, it grants its user second life after death. This unique ability means that Brook, in theory, can live on forever and share the stories and music of the Straw Hat members. And it means that Luffy and the Straw Hat members can technically live long after that. In this way, Brook's role as the cruise bard takes on a greater significance, as his music has the potential to immortalize their legacy. Now, as the Pirate King, Luffy's story will be that will be passed down through generations. And who better to carry that tale than Brook? We have established that Brook is a very loyal character through his connection with Laboon the whale, who he never forgets after like 50 years, he is a person who never forgets about their nakam. So, with his undying loyalty and undying devotion to his captain and his crew, and his exceptional musical talent, and the fact that he just cannot die, Brook has the power to create songs that will live on forever, ensuring the legend of Luffy and the Strawhat Pirates will never be forgotten. And in the Drum Kingdom, back quite in the early days when we met Chopper for the first time, Dr. Hiriluk made this amazing speech about when does a man die. He said, when do you think a man dies? A man dies when he is forgotten. So in this sense, Oda establishes this theme that a man cannot truly die if he is never forgotten. Same with Luffy's tales and journey and his spirit. This spirit, Luffy's legacy, will not die as long as Brook's songs exist. And as long as songs exist, Luffy will always be remembered. Now, another interesting part of Brook's character is his ability to store things inside his skull. And this unusual power allows him to physically open his skull and place objects inside.
はい、これ写しですね。
Effectively turning his head into a hidden storage compartment. And this ability can be very useful, as we can see in the Whole Cake Island, for example, that he can store things inside his head. But this ability can also be seen as a metaphor of his role as a bard and witness towards Luffy's adventure. As Brook accompanies Luffy and the Strawhat Pirates on their adventures, he not only experienced these adventures firsthand, but also kept its storage within him. Much like the items he can store inside his head, as a guy whose literal power is store things inside his head, it also means that he stores memories inside his, brain. And this metaphorical storage of memories further solidified of Brook's role as a bard, ensuring that he will always remember and never forget about Luffy's journey and his tales. But that's not all. I have one more evidence for you. A very strong evidence. Okay, let's talk about Brook's in the Timeskip arc, how he became a world-famous rock star. Now, during the Timeskip arc in One Piece, we see how each Straw Hat members went on their individual adventure to gain skill that would ultimately help Luffy to achieve his goal in becoming the Pirate King. We know Zoro went to train with Mihawk to be a better swordsman. Nami went to Weatheria so he can learn about how to control weather and be a better navigator. Sanji went to the only place on Earth where there's no pretty woman in sight so he can actually focus on his training and learn about secret recipes. Chopper learned more about medicine. Usopp learned about plans to buff up his arsenal as a sniper. And Robin went with the Revolutionary Army, presumably to learn about the world government and history. Everybody went to do something productive that would help Luffy to achieve his goal to become the Pirate King. Interestingly, Brook went and became a world-famous rock star. Now, at a first glance, this feels very random. Like, this feels so unrelated to Luffy's goal. And it can feel like everybody's doing something so productive. What are you doing? Just like being a rock star? But upon a closer examination, it becomes clear that if we look at this through the Bard lens we've been talking about, Brook's newfound fame serves a crucial purpose. As now a renowned musician, Brook is able to share his music and the stories of the Strawhat Pirates in a fast, greater audience, the vast audience of the world. This greatly expands the reach of his role as a bard, allowing him to spread about the tales of Luffy and the Straw Hat Pirates far and wide. If nobody knows about him, like he's just a random guy who can play music, people won't be willing, to listen to his music and his lyrics. But by becoming this world famous rock star who everybody loves and adores, people now are actually willing to listen to his music and lyrics. So by becoming this famous rock star, Brook is able to use his talent as a musician to create a lasting connection between Luffy's legacy and the people across the globe. In doing so, he strengthens his position as the Straw Hat Pirates' ultimate bard, ensuring that the story is not only remembered by a handful of people, but is actually celebrated by the countless fans or by wide greater audience worldwide. Oh my god, Oda is a genius. So, in conclusion, Brook's true purpose within the Straw Hat Pirates goes beyond simple entertainment. As the crew's bard, we call him bard now, okay? Not just mere musicians. So he plays an essential role in preserving their legacy and sharing their stories with the world. With his devil fruit power, unique ability to store things inside his head, his skull, and the fact that he's a very famous rock star, Brook is perfectly suitable to immortalize Luffy's journey, ensuring that the tales of the Pirate Kings will live on for generations to come. Now, what do you think about Brook's role as a bard and his witness of the Straw Hat Pirates? Do you agree with my analysis? I think I finally figured it out. And let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button and subscribe to my channel because I will make more in-depth analysis of our beloved anime characters. Thanks for watching and see you next time. Bye-bye.